I put a response in before that saying that I wrote it in handwriting right in front of the court clerk that I require an injury to a party and or property, and I will compensate anyone that I have harmed.
Okay, and who did you send that to?
I gave it to the court clerk right there. You stamped it and gave it back.
Okay, she is not the plaintiff. Who was the one who was defined themselves as the plaintiff in that case?
Well, it says, it doesn't say in the letter. Above it says the state of Texas versus me.
There you go. You send it to the secretary. You address it to the governor. You send a copy to the governor, Secretary of State, and says, hey, I believe that you folks are making a claim that I've caused harm, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Are you going to bring the state of Texas to court so I could cross-examine my accuser?
Wait, who do I send it to? The Attorney General?
No, I would send it to the Secretary of State and to the governor's office because they are technically the head of the Republic of Texas, whatever you guys call it. State of Texas, Republic of Texas, I don't know what you guys call it down there. You guys a state or a republic?
It's a state of Texas is what they call it.
Okay, well, there you go. Well, then you send it to whoever is the person who is supposed to be in charge of the state of Texas. Just like if Coca-Cola was suing me, what would I do? Send it to the bottle capper? No. Would I send it to a branch manager? No. I'd send it to the president of Coca-Cola.
So that's what I need to do. I need to ask the court clerk who is the state of Texas that I can settle this matter with.
Who's the plaintiff? I'd like to know who the plaintiff is, and you have a mailing address for the plaintiff so I can answer him properly.
All right. Oh, great. Okay.
So because she has to have the address of the plaintiff on file. She has to because she has to also send him a letter or her a letter saying that, okay, you know what, we also need your body to be here for a pre-hearing day.
And if they don't give you a specific name, where every time you ask...
No, they did give you a specific name. What if they said Texas? How do you know? How do you know there's not some guy named Texas?
Oh, okay.
I've heard a lot of other crazier names than Texas. So I want to see Mr. or Mrs. Texas appear in court.
Dear state of Texas.
No, whoever it is, right? If you let the court clerk tell you instead of you guessing what it is, you tell her. You know what? I don't honestly know who I've done wrong here. Who's the plaintiff in this case? I know I'm the defendant. Who's the plaintiff? They said, well, that's the plaintiff. Do you have the plaintiff's mailing address so I could send them a proposal to settle this matter, before going to open court? You should say, well, it's in the back of the ticket. Can you please write it down to me, the person you're going to send this to, the agency you're going to send this to, the post office box, or the mailing address that you're going to send this letter to. Like, I got this letter to appear. Obviously, you sent the letter to the other side to appear, the same exact letter, except instead of circling defendant, you circled plaintiff. Where did you send this letter to? Because I can't figure who I did wrong, because I want to compensate them. I want to settle this before we go to open court. Can you please go directly to whoever you sent this letter to?
But the letter is addressed to a defendant. Why do you want to settle it?
Because the plaintiff will never appear. You can call me a unicorn, lumpy conchon. So you guys are so into this name game crap. I couldn't care less what you call me. Sticks and stones don't hurt my bones. Buddy, I don't care. Call me anything you want. They got you guys so hung up on uppercase, lowercase, titles, birth certificates, defendant, non-defendant. I don't care. Call me anything you want. I don't care. The plaintiff must appear.
Because they're calling you. You're not accepting it. You're just...
They who? Nobody's calling you. You believe you see the word defendant on there. You believe that's the word defendant. They're not telling you what the word defendant is. You went to public school. You put on the big boy pants. You put on a big brain hat. You got the big brain cap going on. And you're the one who thinks you know what the word defendant means. You make them define it.
Right. Well,
like he's calling me a lucky charm unicorn. What if somebody handed me something that was a chicken tap dance all across it? I don't give a rat's ass. It's like, ma'am, did you send a letter like this to the other side? Yeah. Can you tell me who you sent it to? Because I can't make heads or tails out what this is saying. Can I try to work something out with the other side before we come to open court? Because honestly, I don't have a clue about anything that's written on here.
Then why are you here? If it does nothing to do with you?
Some letter came here and it's all gobbledygook, and the only thing I really have a pretty good idea, it says the address, and it says the address is here, and I kind of got the idea of what a date is, But all this other stuff in between, honestly, ma'am, I need the other side to define what the hell's going on. I really don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know if I've done anybody wrong. I'd like to know who the other person is so I can make restitution, compensate them for any wrong, harm, injury, or damages.
So I'm totally confused. I found this, and I want to make sure that I take care of anything that I did wrong.
Yeah,
right?
Obviously,
Right.
I got my checkbook, I got my pen, I just filled it out, my paper's nice and warm, I'm good to go.
Right.
Got a fresh new checkbook, and man, it smells came off the presses, nice and warm. I want to start writing out paper, man. I want to start settling my debt.